What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cruiser here. Today we're doing an overview of the 10.10 update for creative. So the first thing you can see is that there's a new manage islands tab when you go into your islands. So you can create up to 50 islands now and choose what kind of island you want, which is really cool. So now if you want 50 grid islands, or just like a bunch of meadow islands instead of having to deal with the volcanoes or the desert or anything like that, you can do that. Also, you can delete islands now, which frees up more space for your other islands that you want to build. So that's really cool. Okay, so in addition to the island customization tab in the hub, you can also look at the Creative World Cup trophy, which also has the names of the winners imprinted on it: Scissors, Zand, Him Taylor, and Suzu. So that's just a cool little update to the Creative Hub, cool little visual update. A really cool little glitch we also discovered with the update and the new retail Rift Zone is that if you go inside the Rift Zone, and you can fly and use everything in creative except throwing down prefabs, but you can get any item or weapon that you want. So I can get the pumps and shoot them. I can get mats and ammo. So like and then even when you go outside the Rift Zone, you still have these items. You can't fly or anything, just like how it's supposed to be. But if you go into the Rift Zone, you can fly just like you're in creative. So that's a really cool glitch that you can use if you want to like 1v1 or have a free for all on the real map. You can get all your weapons and ammo that you want when you go in the Rift Zone, and then if you want to fight outside of it anywhere, you can have all your stuff, which is really cool. A really cool glitch we also discovered with the update and the new retail Rift Zone is that if you go inside the Rift Zone, and you can fly and use everything in creative except throwing down prefabs, but you can get any item or weapon that you want. So I can get the pumps and shoot them. I can get mats and ammo. So like and then even when you go outside the Rift Zone, you still have these items. You can't fly or anything, just like how it's supposed to be. But if you go into the Rift Zone, you can fly just like you're in creative. So that's a really cool glitch that you can use if you want to like 1v1 or have a free for all on the real map. You can get all your weapons and ammo that you want when you go in the Rift Zone, and then if you want to fight outside of it anywhere, you can have all your stuff, which is really cool. Okay. Also, there's a lot of updates, lots of new things added in the update today, including brutes, which are terrible in Battle Royale, but be pretty cool and creative. There'll be a lot of cool game modes with brutes, I think. Maybe like brute, like 1v1s and stuff like that. Second, they added a pillar gallery, which is really nice for just putting like nice little corners on your builds and stuff, so it doesn't look so bland. You can just put a couple nice walls, and then if you're at the corner, you want to make something look a little nicer. Obviously not with wood, but you can snap it just like all the other ones, rotate, all that kind of stuff, and you can make it really custom. That probably doesn't look the best, but it's a cool gallery. Second gallery they added was Particle Gallery B. You can see there's little birds and butterflies that you can put around your map. It's just all kind of nature, forest kind of related, which is cool. Also, they added a new version of the item spawner. This is the old one right here. This is the new one. It's a lot smaller and more compact, and it's also a device, so you can pick it up and move it, grid snap it, just like any other thing. So you can put it up here, or if you take off grid snap, you can just kind of float them everywhere, put it around. Whereas the trap version, the old version of the item spawner, you can only just put on the floor, like supported up by a build, and they take up the whole block too, and they don't really look that good, so I just turn them off. I turn off the visibility in game. These actually look pretty cool though. They look a lot more modern this. Also, the new item spawner has a couple new settings that the old one didn't have, and pretty much added a vending machine type thing into creative. So if you want to make something at a cost of any material, you can turn on like the wood cost. So like if you want to make this gold pump 300 wood in the game, when you go up to here and you try to pick it up, it'll show up that you need to have 300 wood to purchase it. If you don't, it won't let you pick up the item. The old item spawner doesn't have this, and it said in the patch notes that they're gonna get rid of this eventually. They're gonna keep it in for a while, but eventually this will be the only item spawner, which is a big upgrade. They added more settings for triggers, and they also added more channels and more receivers. I think you can have the receivers went from 30 to 40, and the channels went from 24 to 30, something like that. But more channels, more triggers, more receivers. Good update. And then finally, this is a big one. They added more customability for the advanced storm controller, so you can generate storm on the game start, which is good to have. And then again then you can have customization with the triggers as well, and the channels. You can generate storm when you're receiving from something, or destroy storm when you're receiving from a channel. And then the big one, when the phase is ended, it transmits on a channel. So like if the first zone of the storm closes and you want like this new building to like explode open, or another device to turn on, like if you want the brutes to turn on in the second circle, you can now do that with these new settings. So overall, is a pretty big, pretty good creative update, and hopefully they just keep adding more items and good updates like this. So have a good day. See you next time. Goodbye.